Well, hello again. We are going to be dividing using partial quotients. Now, what? What? The what? What is partial quotients? Partial quotients similar to partial product. We're going to do chunks. We're not going to do, and we're doing looking at values, but it's completely different because it's division, and division is completely different when we're setting up problems, so it's weird. So in partial quotients, though, we're going to start by making this 7 on our page. So we have this 7. You don't necessarily need this blue line. I'm not really sure why that's there. But you need this 7. So you draw this 7. And then you're going to label big D for dividend, little d for divisor, and Q for quotient. Now, we do need to write our multiples of our divisor, which are 7. Now, is it all the multiples of 7? No, just up to 10. 7 times 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Next, I'm going to write my divisor to the side. Unlike area model where I may put it on top, I'm going to put it to the side here, just like very similar to the traditional algorithm. The way your parents and I learned. Now, also like algorithm, or the traditional way that our parents learned, we're going to put our dividend underneath here, underneath this little box here, and I'm going to put 763. All right, so 763. And now, and just like area model, though, this is kind of where it's different. Area model, we're going to think of 10, 100, or 1,000. There we go. 10, 100, or 1,000. And I'm going to try to take the biggest chunk that I can. Now this is where it's different. So I'm going to take the biggest chunk that I can. So 7 times 100 is 7,000. Is 7,000 larger than 763? Yes. Can we use it? No, absolutely not. 7 times 100. 7 times 100 is 700. Is 700 larger than 763? No. So is it less than 763? Yes. So can we use it? Yes. So what I'm going to do is multiply by 100. So I'm going to put 100 to the side here. Woohoo! Yay, 100. And then I'm going to multiply 7 times 100 is 700. And so now I'm multiplying by 100, multiplying the value, and then subtracting the values. All right, so 700 has a difference. 763 minus 700 has a difference of 63. So now I'm going to look at trying 100 again. 7 times 100 is 700. Is that larger? Oh, way larger. And let's try 10. 7 times 7 times 10. 7 times 10 is 70. Is 70 larger? Oh, yes. Yes, it is. So now I'm just going to look 7 times my ones. Let's see. 7 times what equals 63? Since it's less than 10, now I can look on my chart over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 63 is a multiple of 7. So we don't even have to look at where it is on the part, see if we have a remainder. It is very dividend. The dividend 763 is divisible by 7 without a remainder. All right, so we're going to just put 7 times 9, since 7 times 9 is 63. And then I'm going to subtract to have a difference of 0. So am I done? Oh, no, I'm not. So I have to add my partial quotients. So I have my partial quotients over here, and I'm going to add them up. 109, because 9 plus 0 is 9, 0 plus nothing else is 0, 1 plus nothing else is 1. So we have a quotient of 109. I add my partial quotients to have a full quotient of 109. That's it. That's how we use partial quotients to divide. We're doing the subtraction on the inside. Let's try it again. Now, fortunately, or let's go ahead and write our big D for dividend, our little d for divisor, and our Q for quotient. And again, we're trying to find our quotient. Our divisor is 7. So we'd write our multiples, but we already did that. Yay! So I'm just going to put 7 here. There we go. 7 to the side here. I'm going to put my dividend inside, so 7,698. Now this is a big number. Can we do it? Yes! Yes, we can. All right, so we have our dividend inside the little house, inside our 7. And then we have our divisor on the side, which we're going to divide by. Now we're going to find our partial quotients. So I'm going to start with the biggest number I can. 7 times 1,000. 7 times 1,000 is 7,000, right. So is 7,000 less than 7,698? Yeah, so can we use it? Yes. So 7 times 1,000 is 7,000. Now what do we do with that? We look to the side, we look at our last problem, we subtract. Yeah, we subtract to have a difference of 698. Whew, now what are we going to do? We look at 7 times 1,000 again, 7,000, too large. 7 times 100 is 700. Ooh, 700 is very close to 698. Can we use it? No, we can't, because 700 is larger, and we're not going to subtract a larger number from a smaller number. So we have to look at something else. Now I could do 7 times 10, so we can try that. 7 times 10 is going to be 70, and we can subtract 70 from 698. So it's going to have a difference of 628, because 8 minus 0 is 8, 9 minus 7 is 2, and 6 minus nothing else is 6. So that seems like it's going to take forever. Now we could keep doing that. 628 minus 70, the difference of that minus 70, and keep going. But let's look at these first two. Now it's very similar to what we've done before. So let's look at those first two. 62. What is less? But 62, less than 62, but very close. Let's look. We can go 1, 2, 3, 21, 35, 42, 48, 56. 56 is less. 63 would be too much, because 63 would be larger. 56 is less, but not quite. So what can we do to make that 560? Because we know 7 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7 times 8 is going to be 56. But how can we make that 560 and not just 56? Well, we know that when we're multiplying 7 times 80, we're going to have that extra 0, because 7 times 80 is going to be 560. Just from multiplying and using partial products, so now we know that if we add the 0 to our factors, it's going to be a larger number. So now we're going to subtract that. 8 minus 0 is 8. 2 minus 6, well, can't do it. Bigger bottom. Better regroup. So 5, this one becomes 5. This becomes 12. Thanks, buddy. 12 minus 6 is 6. And then we have 5 minus 0. 5 is 0. So 68. Yay. So are we done now? No. Can we do 10 again? 7 times 10 is 70. Nope, that is too large. So now what we're going to do is we're going to look at which multiple of 7 is close to 68 without going over. And we can see 63, 70 was too large. 63 is less than 68. So now do we need to multiply by 7 times, let's say, 90? No, that'd be 630. No, so we just want to do 9. Okay, this is where it can get kind of confusing. So 6 times 9 is going to be 63. I subtract to have a difference of 5. Now is 5 less than 7? Yes, so can we divide that anymore? Absolutely not. So what do we call 5? 5 is going to be our remainder, because it's less than 5 and we're not going to divide it. So we put R for remainder and 5. So now what do we need to do? We need to add our partial quotients. 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 9 is 9. 0 plus 1 plus 8 is 9. And then 0 plus nothing else is 0. Don't forget, that's where some people get trapped. They forget to add the 0 and nothing else. And then 1. So 1,000 99 with a remainder of 1. Okay? That is how we divide with partial quotients and then have a remainder. Okay, so let's look at the next two. These next two is 696 divided by 3. That will not have a remainder, and so I want you to divide that using this partial quotients. Now, if you need to go back over it, look at these again, see how we did it, and then try to divide it. Now, we used, on the top, we used a lot of, we could have used 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, and multiplied. So if you need to do that, go ahead. If you can find one of your multiples that work like we did, use that one. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. You're going to solve that one on your own, and then this one. Now 1,456 divided by 4 should not have a remainder either. So go ahead and try these, solve these on your own, and we will look at them later. All right, that's it.